So first off, I want to say a giant thank you to all of you. We crossed by the 1,000 subscriber mark this morning. I think we're, as of this video is recording, at 1,020. That'll probably be out of date pretty soon, because every time I do one of these videos, it seems like I'll come on here and thank you guys for us reaching this mark, but then you'll end up helping the channel do even more than it did than that. So like we can do really cool stuff. It was so awesome though, is like you guys are really enjoying the channel to a point where a lot of videos are doing really well. Like one video of ours has done crazy good. The My Time Is Now one, you probably all have seen that one by now, but that one has made people want to check out the channel and see other stuff. So a lot of the stuff we've done has reached, like, one's at 11,000, one's at 9,000, one's at 8,000, one's at 6,000. But most of them have gone over 1,000. The recent ones have done hundreds of views. I am almost flabbergasted to a point where it's hard to say what more could be said about that, because it's really just cool that we got there at all. So I wanted to thank you guys, not just with this sort of thank you, but also to do another video in the future where we go over some of your questions. I know a lot of you have questions about things that we do, just about AI in general, and I think that's a pretty cool opportunity to do like a question and answer thing like that. I think that's going to be really cool because, you know, you guys will ask these questions and get some answers to things you might be wondering about. Now, to be fair, a lot of you have asked questions in the comment sections about things like, can you do this particular song with this particular artist? And I try and answer back when I can with those. Sometimes I know I can't do them. Other times I know I can. And if I know I can't do them, then we'll talk about it. Or you might say, can you do this song? And I usually try and respond back to that. It just really depends. But I know you guys ask those, so don't ask those questions below in this comment section here. Ask things about other stuff involving AI or whatever you have questions about. Instead of those particular ones about that stuff, because we get a lot of those. The channel has a bunch of those. So I see all of them. I see all your comments. So I know those. So you can ask those same things in other videos. So trust me, just not in this video. It seems like a pretty cool way to like avoid that problem. That way, in the next video, we'll come back and you guys can get answers to things that you've been really wanting detailed answers on. Now, if you think, well, I want to ask about what he uses. Well, I've answered that already with the first video I did that's like live action of me, which you can see on the channel. So instead of asking that question, just go watch the video because the answers are going to be there. But you may have other things about the AI you want to know beyond that. So yeah, let's talk about that. So make sure you ask us below. It could be about things beyond that. It could just be about the music in general. It could be about a certain artist. It could be about certain things we do. Like whatever. I want to answer those videos. That way you guys can sort of get a good understanding about this stuff. And if you guys have a certain topic you really want us to do, I know I have no problem doing deep dives on certain stuff to do stuff with that. And we'll probably end up filming those on things that don't have to do with like a mobile camera. Like this is on my phone. I'm filming this, but I have other camera equipment. So I can do those on that particular thing. And we can talk about those certain topics you guys really want us to dive into. That way you get a good opportunity to do all this sort of stuff. So if you have a topic thing you want to talk about, you know, put that below. And then in the next video, I'll talk about if we can do it or not. So I think that's pretty cool too. So there's a lot of stuff coming up that I really want you guys to enjoy. I have a lot of planned stuff out. Other stuff's not planned currently yet, but a lot of times when you see the videos coming out, I've already been working on those for the last day or two before you see them. So I try and get one every single day. Most of the time I get it out around the same time, but sometimes it kind of depends on the day. I do have a job, so, you know, it takes time to do that and everything else. So in between the jobs is when I do this stuff. Like, one point I got to write a script for this, I got to do an article for that, I got to edit this sort of thing. So, like, that's my job every day. So, I do this on the side, 100%, because I don't make any money off of it at all. So, this is all for my enjoyment and for you guys to be enjoying it too. So, I think that's the coolest part about it, is that you guys are getting cool content that you will enjoy and love. And I want you to be part of it as well, which is why I usually say we when I talk about the channel, because it's not just about me, because although I'm the one making the videos, you guys are contributing by asking if I can do a video on this, or do this particular thing, or do that particular thing. And so those ideas I try and implement into the content. Now, I have my own ideas, which of course you're seeing, but also you guys also seem to trust me too, where you also know that a lot of stuff that we're doing has been unique, where you'll have hip-hop here, rap here, you'll have a rock thing there. A lot of it is WWE theme music stuff, but I'm also diving out of that too, and you're hearing things that aren't just about that. But that seems to be really, really cool, where we're getting a love on all that stuff. It's not just one thing. So that to me is the coolest thing, because I thought maybe people only had interest in the WWE entrance stuff, but you guys are interested in beyond that stuff too. That's definitely my audience, the wrestling audience. I mean, my page on Facebook called The Wrestling News Hub, that's really where I've been at for the longest time for a lot of the digital content. But that's really just the thing that for wrestling, that's awesome. But this is more of the music stuff. So I think it's really cool to involve the AI stuff in multiple things, not just the theme music, but also in other things as well, which is why you're seeing certain videos about stuff like Arthur Morgan when he does his thing, which we just got a model about that. So I'm really excited about using him. So I wanted to put something out there really quickly, and the Phenomenal theme seemed like the perfect time to do that. The Johnny Silverhand thing, I didn't know if there would be a model out with him, but I figured it would, because Keanu does already sing normally. And obviously Silverhand is a rock star in that universe of Cyberpunk 2077, which is a favorite game of mine. I love playing that game. So I really wanted to bring those right out there to people, because I knew those would be really, really fun. And we'll get other things with them in the future, so don't worry, those guys aren't being used one time. Most of the time our videos use multiple of the same people. And also you guys are following the universe I've created too, where I kind of started about the idea of like with Eminem and John Cena having this little bit of AI beef inside the AI universe I've created, where Eminem has his own thing, John Cena responds to it with Rap God, and then Eminem comes back with Bathonomics, and now there's got to be another thing for John Cena to respond to. I've been working on that as well, which that song is really, really cool. I won't give it away too much by saying this, but you'll understand it. If most of you understand Eminem music, you'll understand that if you're a big fan of somebody, I think you'll enjoy that song. Just think about that. You'll get it pretty soon. That being said, again, thank you guys so much for helping us reach the 1,000 mark. I think that's pretty awesome. Again, I didn't think I'd reach that, at least not this quick. So I can't thank you enough. Thank you for sharing the stuff that we've done. Thank you for watching this stuff, and not just watching one video, but multiple videos too. That's the coolest thing. A lot of people are repeat watchers, we've noticed. When I look at our analytics, a lot of it says a good 40% of our viewership has been repeat views from other people who watch other videos, which tells me you guys are really enjoying it. Sometimes we'll get things that are 60%, which is really, really cool. And you're also watching the videos almost all the way through, which is the coolest thing, getting to the 50-minute mark on most of the stuff we've done. That's insane. Most videos would love to have that kind of bounce rate. So I'm so excited about how much you guys love the content, how much you guys are contributing to it by giving us some ideas. But that being said, yeah, ask those questions below. Let's go over them in the next video. And again, thank you guys. So, adios.